Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Gina and I make videos about houseplants and houseplant related content, and I make videos every week, most of the time twice a week, and thanks for joining me here today. So guess what? It's another gloomy day here in Colorado. We have had so many gloomy, rainy days. It's been kind of a downer. I need my sun. But yeah, so we're having another gloomy day. So luckily I have all my grow lights here in this room, and I have my spotlight here. And you can't tell in here. It looks like a nice bright sunny day in here. So speaking of gloomy rainy days, yesterday we had another ridiculous storm come through. This is the second one where we've been hit with hail. Now, we've been here in Colorado. This will be our third summer in Colorado. And the first two, piece of cake, we had like, we would get like little pea-sized pieces of hail in the last 2 years, but nothing big. But this year has just been so different. So we got hit with another hailstorm yesterday, and it's so incredible. I am going to include some video of that storm for you here. So as you can see, it was just tons of hail, torrential rain, and if you watched my last video, my son and I, we put together a really beautiful planter for my patio. The planter was my Mother's Day gift, and it was in between rain. I was able to put it together, and that planter, oh my goodness, it looks so sad right now. It didn't do well with the hail, but you know, it'll come back. It's gonna come back. The flowers will grow again and they'll bloom again, and yeah, it's just going to have to look a little bit sad for a little bit. And then, let's see, my hollyhocks, they took a beating. They're like, their leaves are all ripped. They'll come back also. What else? My cucumbers are like, oh, but they'll come back as well. So yesterday was a pretty interesting day, a very stormy day. So today it's cloudy and there's a chance of more bad weather, but it's so cloudy right now that we need that sun to come out to like build those thunderstorms, and the way it's looking now, that's not going to happen. And in fact, we even have some of the smoke has come down from the fires in Canada, but that's supposed to clear out soon too. So anyway, I don't want any more storms, you guys. I am so sick of these storms. We got our grass seed planted, and that torrential rain just washed it all away, I'm sure. So that's something we're going to have to replant, put down that grass seed again. And yeah, hopefully it'll just be one restart with that grass. So anyway, that's what's going on around here. Oh, and in the video, you hear the loudness of that hail. That is without any windows or any doors open. That's how loud it was. It's just so loud. It's crazy. Okay, enough about weather. All right, so today's video, we're going to be looking at some Hoyas. Yay, Hoyas. So this is another video on new Hoyas. New Hoyas I've added to my collection. So if you don't know, lately I've been adding a lot of new Hoyas to my collection because I have a shop. It's thepinktrellis.com, and I sell my propagations in my shop. So in order to have a bigger selection for you guys, I've been just adding more and more Hoyas to my collection. So the last new Hoya video I did, we looked at new silver Hoyas in my collection. So this time we're going to be looking at new splashy Hoyas in my collection. So yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to share with you. All beautiful. And then when we're done with that, I'm going to show you some of the plants that are going to be in my shop. They've been growing away, and I do have a few that I will be listing in the store. They may, by the time you're watching this, they may already be listed in the store. I'm thinking I'll probably do a community post announcing that there's new plants in my shop. Probably, I'm hoping to get pictures taken today. I don't know, with this gloomy weather, I need some brightness, but so I'm going to try and get those in. Today's Friday, by the way. I'm going to try and get those posted today, Friday, get a community announcement about it, and then this video you'll be watching on Sunday, and hopefully there'll still be some things left in the store. You know, thankfully, I sell out pretty quickly. I mean, not great for you guys who want the plants, but it's great for me. So I don't know, hopefully there'll be something left in there. Usually there's a few things sitting, they sit. So yeah. So check out the shop either now or actually, well, yeah. I mean, if you don't already know about my shop update, then you probably want to click out and go check it out, but come back, please. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and share some of the plants that will be in the shop update with you at the end of this video. And this may not be everything. There might be some things that I don't show you here. I just grabbed a few things that I knew for sure I would be putting in my shop update. And I just need to go through a little more closely and look and see what else, if anything, I can list. I will say that there will be one Hoya Chinghungensis available. Here's Nora. Yeah, I know. She doesn't like when I pick her up. She's trying to get up on my desk, but my desk is filled with a bunch of Hoyas. So she's not too happy about that. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I'm going to have one Chinghungensis available. The others are close behind. See, I don't like to just put fresh cuttings in my shop. I like to let my propagations grow. I like to let them get new leaves. That way I know they're healthy. I know that they're going to produce new leaves for you guys. So yeah, so I'm not constantly posting new things in my shop for that reason. But with my grow tents, you know, it might change. Like before I got my grow tent, it would take me maybe like 3 months to get some of my plants to the point of where I'm comfortable selling them. And some of these, it's just a little over a month and they're ready. So, unfortunately, there won't be any Cronianas. I think it's Paul. Hi, Paul. I think you were interested in the Cronianas. I don't think any of those will be ready yet. Not yet. Hopefully soon. So yeah. So we're going to look at those Hoyas in my shop update at the end. But now we're going to look at some new Splashy Hoyas in my collection. All right. So first up, this is Hoya Michelle, or I think the proper pronunciation might be Hoya Michelle, something like that. But everybody goes by Michelle, Hoya Michelle. So that's what we're going to call it. So that's what this one is, and it has these beautiful, big, round leaves. It really is a favorite of mine. Of course, I'll probably say that 500 times, but because I love all my Hoyas. But so you can see it has some really nice splash, and it's a very healthy plant. And it has a very long stem, and this is its new growth point right here. So no new leaves yet. So, you know, it's gonna be a while before this will be in my shop. But yeah, so that's Hoya Michelle. And I'll include the price of what I paid for these. These are all purchased from Etsy. Usually that's where I go. I get all my, for the most part, I get all my plants from Etsy. And yeah, so this will be my Hoya Michelle mother plant, and hopefully there will be many future propagations of this one. All right, next up, we'll go with this one. So I wasn't sure if I should have showed this one in my silver Hoyas, my new silver Hoya, silver Hoya plants I added to my collection, or if I should wait. So I had so many silver Hoyas, I decided to hold off on this one and add this one to my splashy Hoyas because it's pretty splashy. The splash may be silver, but it's splashy. So that is this, and it is the Hoya Wilbur Graves. And I am not sure if this is the Russia or if it's the China. I can't remember. I don't think it was specified in the listing. And when I first got it, so it has these beautiful, these original leaves here. Beautiful, silvery, splashy, gorgeous. And then these were the next two leaves, which I think these might have came out in my care. Maybe not. But then these two leaves came out, and I was really disappointed because, you know, they don't look like this. They're splashy, but they're just disappointing. And then, so when I saw that, I was like, great. I didn't pick a good one. So I was looking, you know, I got back on Etsy and I was looking for, you know, something I could replace it with or add in addition to. I was trying to figure out like the leaf shape on this seems, well, I can't tell if it's like long or if it's round because I know that's how you tell the difference between the China and the Russia. And I can't remember which is which, but one is a longer leaf and one is a rounder leaf. So I was trying to find, I think I was trying to find one that was more round. And so I was looking online, I was like, oh, I don't want to spend more money on another Wilbur Graves. And then this leaf came out and the one behind it, and this one is what made me hold off on purchasing another one. So this one looks like, you know, the ones down here. Very nice. So I'm just going to hold off. I'm going to wait, see what this one does. There's another leaf coming out up here. We'll see what that looks like. And I can tell there's going to be more up here, so we're just going to hold off. We're going to wait. We're going to see what this one does. So this one seems to be a pretty decent grower, so it might not be too long before we see some of these in my shop. So that's the Hoya Wilbur Graves. Next one is one of my favorites. They're all one of my favorites. No, but this really is one of my favorites. So this one here is the Hoya Carnosa Freckle Splash. Now look at that. How could anyone not say that that is their favorite? So this one, I believe these two leaves have come out in my care, and it's interesting how these are they're so round. Almost it has an obovata look to it. Probably because I think obovata is part Carnosa, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, they have a lot of the same genes. I don't know, do plants have genes? The same traits? That might be a better descriptive word, but so like these leaves here, they're longer. See how they're just kind of longer, but then now these up here, they're just more round. Look at that, so pretty. So yeah, so Hoya Carnosa Freckle Splash, and there is a new growth point up here, right there. I don't know if you can see it, right there. Hopefully this will be a nice fast grower and I can get some of these into my shop for you guys. So yeah, love it. All right, next one. This one. So this is the Hoya Petiolada Splash. And isn't it pretty? Very pretty. And can you guess which shop I got this one from? I'm sure some of you out there can guess where this came from, because I think this is the only plant business out there that has these sort of containers. This is from Botanica's on Etsy. And it's pretty sweet, pretty nice. Of course, these are the newest leaves here. I think these might have came out in my care. This one seems to be a pretty decent, kind of fast grower, so I'm sure by the end of summer I'll be making propagations of this one. So very pretty. So that's Hoya Petiolada Splash. All right, moving along. I'm going to do this one next. So this one, I'm not going to say this is my favorite. I think maybe someday this might be a favorite, but at the moment it is not a favorite. And I was really, really disappointed when I received this one. And I'm not even going to tell you the name of the shop, because I don't want to, I mean, they have lots of really good feedback. Lots of people love them. But just for my taste, I won't be purchasing from them again, most likely. I do have another plant from the same store that I had purchased previously. And I was a little disappointed also when that one arrived, but it's doing so much better than this one. So, well, let me tell you what it is. So this is the Hoya Ring Sand Splash. And just looking at it, you think, oh, it looks fine. It's pretty. It's splashy. This leaf back here is really nice. But the thing that I was really disappointed with is that they don't follow the same practice I do, where I let my plants grow. My propagations, I let them grow to where they get new leaves, and I know that they're healthy, and they'll do fine in shipping, and they're gonna grow for my customers. This one, well, first of all, I didn't like the soil it came in. I think it was just all peat moss. Real heavy, dense. And I think, yeah, and it arrived completely dry, so it was a big mess. Pulling it out, I think the plants were falling out of the pot. And I could see it wasn't just like one big plant. It was like multiple cuttings with hardly any roots. I don't know, this happened to me once locally to one of the plant shops I went to. It was my Hoya Macrophila. And it was the same exact thing. It was like, I don't know if they'd get them from the same supplier or what. So that one my Macrophila, I thought I was going to lose that one. And now it's like one of my very favorite plants. So I'm sure one day this will be one of my favorite plants. I mean, it's right now it feels soft. It's not very rigid. The leaves are not very rigid, just like how the Macrophila was, because it's growing roots. It's still growing roots. So yeah, not super happy about this plant, but I mean, I'm happy to have it in my collection. I'm just not happy with how it arrived. But it's a beautiful Hoya. One day, I'm sure it will be absolutely stunning, but we just have to wait a bit. This one most likely will not be in my shop for a very long time. So that's Hoya Ring Sand. All right, so this next one is a super cutie, and I wasn't sure if I should put this one in this video or in my small leaf. My new small leaf Hoyas, but I decided because I have so many new small leaf, I thought I would just put it into this one because it's splashy. And this one is the Hoya ETS10. So adorable and so splashy. And this one is one that is currently rooted in fluval stratum, as you can see. Some nice roots. There's some on this side too. Cute little smiley face. So yeah, eventually I'm going to put this one, actually I could probably do this at any time. All of my new Hoyas that are in like fluval stratum or they're in pon, I've had them long enough now that I can put them into my own DIY pon mix and put them into self-watering pots, which I think maybe I'll do a video. We'll do a video of that. I'll show you how I make my own pon, and we'll pot these little guys up. So yeah, so that's the Hoya ETS10, and it's so splashy. Very cute. All right, so I have one final splashy, new splashy Hoyas in my collection, and that is the Hoya Macrophila variegated, and it's the Snow Queen. And isn't it beautiful? I just love it. I like Macrophilas. Or what are they? Latifolias now? Is that what they're called? I don't know. But I just love it. And it looks like there are two new leaves. Can you see them? There's a fungus gnat. That's always nice. There's two new leaves coming out. So, oh, and here is, right here, down in there, I can't even get my finger in there. See that new growth point right there? A new growth point. So this one doesn't seem to be like a super fast growing Hoya. Not yet, but yeah, I love it. So pretty. So that's Hoya Macrophila variegated Snow Queen. All right, so those are all the new splashy Hoyas that I've added to my collection recently. And now I'll go ahead and show you the plants that you can find in my shop, thepinktrellis.com. And yeah, I'm really excited about these. I have this whole tray of some really cute plants to share with you. Plus one nut I couldn't fit in that tray. So, all right, let's start. We'll start right here. So this is the Hoya Michelle yellow. Very cute. And this is the new growth point right here. And these are the new leaves. So like I said, this is what I like to wait for. I like to wait for this sort of thing to happen. Not just one little leaf sitting in a container, but several leaves. So very cute. That will be in there. This will have, it's the yellow, so it'll have yellow flowers. So the next one, so they're not all Hoyas either. It's a little mix of things. So next up, we'll do this one. And this is a Ripsalis. And this one has lots of new growth on it and lots of root growth. And this is the Ripsalis Campos Portuana. Very cute. It'll trail nicely for you. And yeah, so there's that one, Ripsalis. And then next I'll show you Syngonium. So this is the Syngonium pink spot. And you can see that cute pink spotting on it. This one has, I think this is the newest leaf here. It's got another leaf on the way. And it's just it's so cute. Isn't it cute? I just love them. I love Syngoniums. Can you tell I love Syngoniums? I love Syngoniums. So yeah, there's that one. And We'll do another Hoya. This is an exciting one. This is Hoya obovata variegata, and this is an original leaf, and this one, and this is the new growth point here with this brand new leaf, and then this little leaf on the way opening up, and they have some nice variegation on them, and they have beautiful root growth. And this one is ready to go home with you. So, and let's see. Let me show you. Now, this is one that many of you have expressed interest in, wanting to get. And this is one of my Hoya Qinghenggensis. So this is a 3 cutting. There's 3 cuttings in this pot, because I wanted to make sure when I sold this that when you get it, it's not just going to be one little strand. When I purchased my mother plant, it was maybe this size. It was just one little stem. And so I thought, well, it would be nice. It would be nice if there were multiple stems. It'll give you like a little, I don't know, like a head start on having a bigger plant. So now, like, I had to propagate my one strand to get the multiple strands. And then also, you know, these individual ones, like you can see down here even, it looks like there's going to be another stem popping out of there. So this, you know, this will be a nice full plant for you someday. But isn't it cute? That's Hoya Qinghenggensis. And I think I have 3 of these. 3 or 4. So there will be others, but for now it's just this one available. And this one was, I don't know. I just thought this one for sure is ready to go. The others I want to give just a little bit more time. So there's that. And then we'll do another Syngonium here. So this is the Syngonium 3 Kings. Very cute. You can see there's new growth, new leaves coming out. And it'll be a nice, very nice plant someday. 3 Kings is one of my favorite Syngoniums. And then finally, we are going to end with a Hoya linearis. It's pretty, it's got a nice long stem here. Plenty of growth points, and yeah, someday it'll be like this right here. This is where it came from. This is mommy right here. So yeah, they grow pretty fast. So those are, I think that's it. I think that's everything for sure that I know is going to be in my shop update. Like I said, I have to go through, I'm going to go through the tent again and see if there's anything else I can throw up there. But yeah, for sure you'll see these guys, and hopefully they won't all be sold out by the time you get there. But don't worry, because I do have, I think every single one of these, I do have more waiting in the wings. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing all my new Splashy Hoyas in my collection, and seeing all the upcoming or the new plants in my shop. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. I guess that's it. I always feel weird, like awkward ending these videos. I'm like, I feel like I'm constantly saying the exact same thing. I don't know, should I do a little dance at the end? Like, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. All right, you guys. I hope you guys have a great week. And I will see you in the next video. I'll probably see you on Wednesday. So yeah, have a great week. Bye.